knife throwing without a knife. It's also possible to do a spin throw, but that one is much easier with a knife. A lot of people want to try throwing techniques, but if you don't know if you'll stick with it, it's maybe not an easy decision to buy a good set of throwers. And that's why I recommend to start with a screwdriver. I'm sure you have one of these. They are easily available, very good for practicing no-spin techniques. When you throw a knife, you hold it like so, and then you make this movement. And of course, you want to stick the target with the pointy end. So what you're trying to do is throw the knife in such a way that it hits the target in this position. And if you're standing close to the target, you can use a no-spin technique. That means you're holding the knife like so. The knife makes this movement and then hits the target. Half-spin technique, that's for distances a bit longer, would mean that you grab the blade here and then throw. The knife makes one half turn before it hits the target. Full spin, again, always depends on the distance. Hold the knife at the handle, you throw it, and the knife makes one full spin. Of course, you can control the angle. Two factors: the position in which the knife leaves your hand. If you let it go like so, there is more room. If you let it go more to the front, there is less room and the knife will hit the target faster. What's the use of no-spin technique? In the beginning, it's the easiest way to get a feel for your target. So let me show you how this looks. This is about 1 meter. So I basically let the knife go like so. Now I have moved back a bit to about 2 meters. So I will let the knife go more in this position. And you see now it's slightly overturned. Again, for target, it's always good to use front wood, especially when you're practicing with a screwdriver. You want a target that makes it easy to stick your thrower, like so. No-spin technique is a military knife throwing technique. What's it good for? Imagine you're standing in front of someone, you have a knife in hand, but the distance is too big. You cannot reach them, they cannot reach you. So such a technique gives you an edge. It gives you the option to bridge longer distances. Of course, in real combat situations, it's always difficult. You normally don't have a full set of throwing knives with you, and throwing the knife also means, obviously, that you let it go from your hand. But this is just the history of the technique. Like I said, for beginners, it's the best way to get a feel. Now, on the other hand, if you want to throw actual throwing knives, a lot of people buy small knives. They are cheaper and often way too flimsy, and they also don't have enough weight. You want some weight. See these small knives, it's hard to grab them, and the less weight they have, the harder it is to stick them. So if you want to go into knife throwing, get some massive throwers like this Gill Hidden set. They weigh about, I think, 350 grams or 300 grams each, and they are much easier to throw, better control, better handle, and it's much more fun that way. Next time, more about the half spin technique.